financial institutions' inclusion of POS operators in fiscal transactions. Call for partnerships to avert water crisis in focus as global community celebrates Water Day. Plus, Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, Akwa Ibom State Branch inaugurates new executive. Hello, good evening and a warm welcome. My name is Evelyn Badu Epu. This broadcast is featuring live on Star Times Channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Attention of relevant agencies have been drawn to the need for provision of clean and potable public sources of water to the citizenry, as it is their responsibility to do so, especially as the global community marks 2023 Water Day. Odebe Achibong spoke with some Nigerians on the significance of the day and filed in the report.
Life. Water is life. And water, like they say, is life. Water is life.
Nigerians there with similar responses on the importance of water. World Water Day is a global observance to draw the attention of governments, corporate organizations, and individuals to take action by changing the way water is used, consumed, and managed. While many people are privileged to have running water 24 hours, there is a huge population around the globe that does not have access to any source of water. Whose responsibility is it to provide water?
I wish the government can make an establishment of source of water to each community that is making us to take good water, clean water, because actually that is good for our health.
Water is not something that the government should deprive the public, of, because we have water boards, we have other agencies that take care of, producing water at least to help.
But I think it is the duty of government to make water available.
The importance of water cannot be overemphasized. From drinking to cleaning, health and nutrition to education and infrastructure, it is vital to every aspect of human survival and well-being of every nation. Hence the call for the provision and accessibility of potable water in public facilities around the globe.
God in his wisdom has made the whole, the more than 50% of both the atmosphere, the earth beneath all lies on water. So that is to say that every person is supposed to have access to drinkable, potable, usable, clean water, as also stipulated by the United Nations in the SDGs. Water is very important because it also boosts your growth. It also makes you glow. Like me, it's out of fresh now. Water is one.
You can't do anything without water. First of all, if you eat, you need water to step down the food, water to bath, water to do your activities, water to wash clothes, water to do so many things.
This year's Water Day is marked with the theme, Accelerating the Change to Solve the Water and Sanitation Crisis, and Professor Gabriel Umor, a lecturer in the Department of Agri-Economics, University of Uyo, does not differ from the aim of the United Nations on the day.
Agencies like Akwa Ibom Water Rural Water and Sanitation Agency, whose duty focuses on rural water supply and sanitation, are well equipped and are well funded to do the work. Besides that, I want to use the opportunity to also call on other players in the Nigerian Akwa Ibom economy, private sector. We have Borehole Drillers Association of Nigeria. Borehole is all over the place. They need to do a good work.
Water indeed is life, hence the call for frantic efforts by governments to provide clean water for improved health. In Uyo, Odebe Achibong, NTA News.
Launched ahead of the UN 2023 Water Conference, the flagship United Nations World Water Development Report is drawing global attention to partnerships and cooperation to avert global water crisis. Published by the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO, the report highlights collaborative ways actors can work together to overcome common challenges. The report notes that water starts wars, puts out fires and is key to human survival, but ensuring access for all hinges largely on improving cooperation. Political players across party lines should join hands with Governor-elect in the Akwa Ibom project. This call is from the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Imi Ememabong, while reacting to the emergence of Umoino as Governor-elect Akwa Ibom State. Calvin Samuel reports.
Sincerely, all through the process, it was clear that the PDP would win. When you look at the indices, you look at the fact that the government of the day in Akwa Ibom is PDP. Despite the challenges, it has done well in terms of peace. It has done well in terms of stimulating the private sector. It has done well in terms of security, even infrastructure, because you see that there are local governments before now that never had any state government presence, but this administration made sure that they did so. So the felt needs of the people had been touched by government, and therefore it was merely expected that they would go along with government.
Since the conclusion of gubernatorial election in Akwa Ibom State that saw to the emergence of the People's Democratic Party's candidate Umoino as a winner, as it's often the case, there have been pockets of different opinions from different quarters, some for, while others are against, leading to inciting comments capable of causing instability in the state. Hence, they call for all players to sheath their swords, knowing that the era of politicking is over now, and as such, all hands must be on deck in the quest to take Akwa Ibom State to its next level.
My message to the governor-elect is that as he assumes the office of governor May 29, 2023, he should see the state as one constituency. He should keep the electioneering behind him and see everyone as his responsibility. More importantly, he should take Ibionibom as a special development area for many reasons that have come out in the course of the elections.
The information boss, who noted that he was not surprised at the outcome of the election given the level of achievement of the present administration, which made campaign a lot easy for the PDP in the state, assures the people that Umoino, who he described as a gentleman, will never disappoint them.
And they should expect a governor that will be listening. They should expect a governor that will build on the achievements of Governor Dom Emmanuel. They should expect a governor who will tackle the issues affecting them currently. They should expect a governor who will be humane, and they should also expect a governor who will make sure that they are happy.
Political seasons are over. The people are now looking forward for the fulfillment of campaign promises. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
The University of Uyo Center for Gender Studies, in collaboration with Conference of University of Uyo Women's Organization, will celebrate the 2023 International Women's Day on Monday, March 27, 2023. The day, which has the theme Digital, Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality, will hold at the Onyema Ugochukwu Hall Town Campus by 9 a.m. in the morning. The event will be chaired by Akbarawa Michael Bush, Professor Sylvester Eka as keynote speaker. The event will also feature March Pass, exhibition, novelty march, among others. Meanwhile, the Vice Chancellor, University of Uyo, Professor Yaudon Dayo, is inviting members of the university, senate, management, staff, students, parents, guardians, and the general public to the 20th oath-taking ceremony of the graduating medical students of the College of Health Sciences, University of Uyo. The 20th oath-taking ceremony of the new medical doctors is scheduled to hold at the 1,000-seater Tedford Auditorium, Main Campus, Waiba Road, Uyo, on Friday, 24th March 2023 by 10 in the morning. A statement signed by Linus Okoko, Registrar and Secretary to the Senate, says guests are expected to sit by 9:30 a.m. New executive officers to pilot the affairs of the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State chapter, has been elected into office following the year 2023 Institute's annual general meeting. The new executive has Dr. Rosalind Sien as chairman. Reports. general meeting of the Akwa Ibom State branch of the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria, which held at the branch secretariat Uyo, had registered members in attendance. The new executive members to pilot the affairs of the Akwa Ibom branch of the institute were sworn in after presentation of financial report and dissolution of the immediate past executives. Representative Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria South Zone commends members for the support and encouraged them to keep the flag flying.
Succession planning is also our watchword. So as we give rise to election today, we want to encourage the incoming to uphold the values that have been laid by the outgoing. They should take the bar and also raise Akwa Ibom State to the greater heights.
The period under review had recorded modest achievements, notably the award as the 2021 third most improved branch, and I encourage all members to actively participate in the national and branch events and programs.
The new executive officers has Dr. Rosalind Essien as chairman, Mr. Oliver Ernest vice chairman, Dr. Cletus Essien as secretary, and other executive officers.
As an executive member of CIB Akwa Ibom State branch, hereby pledge allegiance to the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria.
In her acceptance speech, the chairman, Dr. Rosalind Essien, appreciated members for the trust and confidence reposed on her and promised to lead the branch to an enviable height.
I will run a transparent, accountable, non-factionalized, and all-inclusive administration where every member will feel appreciated. I believe in the saying that attitude is everything, and with the right attitude, all members will be brought on board.
The group's annual general meeting also featured special lecture on the topic, the main resources, methods of the master, with focus on the need to emulate Jesus' examples of human resources management method.
It is sustainable. It is adjusting to fit the needs of the moment. Christ, the master, founded and completed the organization.
Dr. Rosalind Essien is the 10th chairman and the first female chairman of Akwa Ibom State branch of Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria. In Uyo. Still to come, Nigerians call for inclusion of POS operators in fiscal transactions. Details after this time house to stay.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Pagin Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome to Carabana Hotel and Suites, a place where your hospitality is our priority. We are situated in a serene and well-secured environment with 24 hours power supply, well-furnished rooms with clean beddings for your comfort. Visit our finger-licking kitchen and restaurant for your assorted meals, and you will be glad you did. Uninterrupted internet services, all for your pleasure. So, what are you waiting for? Come, enjoy our quality services at Carabana Hotel and Suites, number 1 Henry Asukwa Road, Osoma, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For For inquiries, please call our hotlines 0703-115-8021 and 0818-877-2707. Caravana Hotel and Suites. Your hospitality, our priority.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with the NTA. Nigerians are calling on financial institutions to carry along POS operators in the helms of affairs in money transactions in Nigeria to ease the burden of money buying, which has continued to cause untold hardship to the masses, despite central bank's directive on all the new currency usage concurrently in the country. And Yefio Gedet, who visited some POS locations, reports.
Many Nigerians were hopeful that after the general election, the problem associated with accessibility of Naira and failure of service providers to ease financial transaction would be a thing of the past. The light at the end of the tunnel is yet to be seen, despite directive from CBN that the old and the new Naira note should be used side by side.
Since I went to bank without my bank to withdraw money, this is my bank card. I know if you withdraw. We have money in some money. It is red.
Before you go bank now, you want to collect money. It's very big problem. Why people get money for bank, they cannot remove to do something what him want to do it.
How can I suffer because of my money? Before I get money to feed my family, I buy it.
I thought when people say when the election is going to be run off, we're going to touch our monies, but from up till now, we cannot, touch our money. We are hungry. Even though you have money, there is no, someone cannot do transfer.
It's very difficult because since money, we are looking for a place to have cash, and we are turning over the street. There's no POS, there's no place to assist money. So now we are trekking up and down.
POS operators who before now aided the decongestion of crowds in banking halls speak on their reasons for these exorbitant charges.
I am doing transfer. I'm not doing cash because there is no cash in the bank, and besides there is no network.
It's very, very difficult because since this thing starts, I don't have money to run the business. It's only transfer and all those.
The charge is too much. They charge extra because they are buying money. That's what they will say. They are buying money. The only thing you can get is less of 3,000. You are paying nothing less than 1.5.
Nigerians are calling for the inclusion of POS operators by financial institutions to ease the burdens on the masses. In Uyo, Aniefio Edet, NTA News.
And now to religious matters. The ushering in of the holy month of Ramadan in observance of the 29 or 30 days fast as an important pillar of the Islamic faith is spiritually greeted with ecstasy as enjoined by the practice of Prophet Muhammad. Religious correspondent Abdullahi Ajia takes us through some of the silent requirements expected of adherents. Report.
In the consensus and explanations of Islamic scholars, the glorious Quran and Hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, are sufficient on the obligation of the holy month of Ramadan, which they say entails the deliberate abstinence from sexual desires, eating and drinking from dawn to sunset, with the intention to worship Allah, who has promised a special reward for those who fervently fast in the first, second, and last 10 days of the month.
Imam Al-Qurtubi is saying Ramadan is a period of burning sin with righteous deeds. It is a time, a period of submission, devotion, tireless effort to see how you can seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all the endeavors, in various aspects of ibadat. It's a school of increasing taqwa.
Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, with a spiritual package and a turning point for mankind, who is expected to maximize the enormous bounties, mercy and favors of Allah.
And it helps those are in addiction to overcome addiction. Those are in drugs, those are taking smoking. All this one, Ramadan can help. It helps to sharpen somebody's character by being patient, it has also benefit of making somebody to be organized.
Leaders of faith say the holy month of Ramadan also guarantees spiritual elevation in status and an ideal social security of love, true brotherhood, and unity of purpose, which reflects the true teachings of the Islamic religion, with much encouragement for charity and increased acts of worship. Nigerian Muslims will be observing this year's Ramadan with high expectation for improved social, economic, and security well-being, considering the present circumstances of Naira cash scarcity in the country, as well as better governance with new sets of newly elected leaders coming on board. However, clerics say this Ramadan should provide an opportunity for intense prayer for country and individual leaders. In Abuja, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
And that's the news. Many thanks for watching. Wamedi Moore will bring to you the news translation shortly. From me, it's good night.
Idan nine suge tang me uke miko ebanga ntak ammongo ne keke new phone ina medion kusene koto usen monmi adu usen ekamba unadot ekoto United Nation ekesiro enambara toro enam yagam mbono woke ukara mensun mbono weni ke ikpere utom ye mbono wokide mimmo edakeda ekrebo ke enam yaga phone mewo edi kama mong nampo ye nange wongmong ye mensun mpomfen kinin nusogo eba kunadot enemong ke free daga mboso wana medion ke bambono wonko imidi ni mong se kamenampo nko mbumodo memmenewo ikbinan tenam ya monga ba afre wedi ngo ke ufon mong idoro mbosi tange woro wosia anyeke kame wonwon anyeke kama eyidem anyeke kame nam afre fenpo ibam po wo kemeke dinam kimi kama ke mong inam amienam kusentum esnu ye code afrewo me ukara ntewo pe baba ebo ya ekrebo ke edianu bok enam ya mong asana ayongofon se wo ngong ba atoro mewo eni ensong idem iswanyem mbona medion ke ukoriko ekamake etum usenemi kikomba karado accelerating the change to solve the water and sanitation crisis awon kena mewo eba kusobedi kanbo ke kpungo memfna asanga ke yemong edisana kentara mienam ata ifyo Gabriel Mo adogon dikbe ke kamba ufongwen ta ifyo uyo adiana ye uyo United Nations mi aboki mo isugida kedo si among adogu wembonowo anam usentum ekamba idreko to United Nations mi ediana ye frefru nadot esinu ye koru kara ebo yagenam mongo ba mongi ki baba aro ya mongo asana anyongodo sewe won ba atoro mbonowo eni ensong idem miku yo utebe achibon akombok NTA
Mbono iswa ame 2023 nkairi yonga kente Charter Institute of Personnel Management kirutnyen amara ritiemi kuyo nko fanbono bu siro mbon nkaro ema kene eriwana ufambone keme keri kamando tamkaro ikbege makwai bom state ema wat ibara kokoro mention siom conference mbon akan ada igut nkaro ekenam enyama ko mo kemunen ubia mutemo mo keri kai son nam non karo akrunen kotum bone keme kero Rosaline sien naro ti woro bokoro Oliver ene saruriana ati woro bokoro kini Cletus siene dogo ata wenwet nkaro nko afanbon ege mekero ema bo unwon sugi wood kemiko unyamamo ufati woro bokoro Dr. Rosaline siene ma kom afanbon obu kemiro yen so nganda moini ege anwonwo erape nkaro no kaiso kembonodo ema no sanga ukbe mpo kiko iworo kedo go mention siom po sewo akbenam ado adawsom nko mbonam na rionge bo kemma Rosaline sien ado yogo ati woro kpokoro duo kenkaro nko anyedo atakpa bo nwan arido ti woro kpokoro kenkaro ka kwai bom state akman boy kena make mbonodo akero umek ufa merai wood koro erino mo unwongo nsugi wood akwai bom tembok nyen ken dubre yo mi etrero nyen meru wemeri mo samsene so songa kem pamutong asiere